I'm gonna make $411,000 on this fire damaged house behind me. And you might be asking yourself, how is that even possible? It's because I bought this property for less than 50% of its after repaired value, meaning this property is going to be worth over $220,000 once it's renovated, and I bought it for less than $100,000. So you might be asking yourself, how am I going to make $411,000 on a $220,000 house? And that's exactly what I'm going to tell you here in this video. But first thing I want to do is walk through it so you can see the damage and the renovations that we're going to be doing to the property. So this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bathroom house that we're renovating, and the reason we got it at such a discount is because if you see that white siding, it may be hard to see here, but it was massively fire damaged when we bought this property. And that's how you get big discounts, because the tenant that was in here set the house on fire and had a ton of damage on the property, and that's how we got the discount. So first things we got to do is repair the fire damage, the exterior, the siding, the windows, and the roof that was damaged. And then, light landscaping, painting a couple things here and there. Nothing too crazy on the outside, but let's go inside and take a look at the inside. So as you can see behind me, there's no drywall on the walls, and that's very unusual for the types of rehabs that we do typically. It's because we don't normally like to get into these huge renovations, but when an opportunity like this presents itself, where you can buy a house at such a discount, we're willing to do whatever work is needed. So this is actually where the fire started. So when the fire starts, smoke damage goes everywhere. So this is all new drywall that's gone up because we had to rip out all the drywall, all the insulation, all the flooring, literally everything, take it all the way back down to the studs, and fully permit this project as well. So doing permits, no permits, different way of doing things. We always permit our jobs. But here we did a new electric, new plumbing, new drywall that's going up right now. And we're going to be doing all new paint and all new flooring. So if you actually step over here and see this entire floor, you can see literally everything is gutted out. So we got a bedroom that we're standing in right here. We got a bedroom over here on the other side of this wall to the right. We got a 3rd bedroom back there. So this is 3 bedrooms. And then right here will actually be one of the bathrooms. So it's 3-bed, 1 bath. Upstairs here on the 2nd floor. So this is the living room here. You can see that a lot of this drywall is new. We were able to keep some of the drywall, which was a good thing. But this room really wasn't that bad. It's really just flooring and paint and replacing the drywall. And then if you come in here into the kitchen, we're doing a full new kitchen. So we took out all the cabinets, all the countertops, all the appliances. So all new cabinets will be coming in here and on that wall behind you. We're going to have granite countertops, stainless steel appliances, because again, our goal with this property is to rent it long term. So we want to do as much maintenance as possible today, so we don't have any repairs, limit the amount of repairs into the future. So a kitchen like this might cost us $8,000, maybe $9,000 all in. So it's not crazy expensive, it's entry level. We're not putting in, a $30,000 appliance package. So this is the 4th bedroom down here, and honestly, this is the biggest bedroom in the house. So this might be considered like your master bedroom. So you got a bedroom, you got a closet, you got egress windows, which is all what makes a bedroom a bedroom. And if you follow me over here, we actually have a 2nd bathroom, and this is where it's going to get a little bit interesting. So bear with me here, but you walk in, we have a shower right there that sort of doesn't look like a shower. But we're going to be replacing that, make it look like a real solid shower. We have a half bathroom inside of here. So it's kind of like chopped up. We got a toilet and a vanity in here, and then a shower outside. So we're actually going to redo this to make it look like one big bathroom. And then here in the utility closet, we got washer and dryer. We have a newer furnace, and we got to replace the air conditioning unit in here as well. And then we got a hot water tank that still works. So mechanicals aren't that bad. It's mostly just cosmetic, and then obviously the fire damage. So you're probably curious how we're still going to make $411,000 on this property. So let's run the numbers backwards. We bought this property for $96,000. We're putting about $70,000 into the renovation of this thing. So we borrowed $166,000 from a private money lender to fund this deal. So we bought it, renovated it using other people's money, and then we're going to rent it out to a tenant for like $1,800, $1,900, maybe $2,000 a month. And then we're going to take it to a bank and do a cash out refi. And like I said, the ARV, the after repaired value, is going to be $220,000. So the bank's going to give us a 75% loan to value, which is $160,000. Let me check my math. I lied. It's $165,000. So we borrowed $166,000 to do this deal, and the bank's going to give us back $165,000. So once you add in interest, we're really going to be all into this for like $173,000, $175,000. And the bank's going to give us back $165,000. So on the refi, I'm going to have to put maybe $5,000 to $10,000 of my money into the refi on this deal. But for me to put 5 or 10 grand into a house that's gonna make me $411,000, I'll do that all day, every day. So my PITI, which is my principal, interest, taxes, and insurance on this property, will end up being about $1,400, and it'll rent for like $1,800, maybe a little bit more. So after vacancies and repairs, once you factor everything across the board, we'll probably end up making net profit about $2,000-ish a year on this property, again, after all the other expenses. And over the next 30 years, we're gonna be doing the same exact thing, but our payment is gonna stay the same, but the rent will continuously increase over time. So our net profit every year will grow over time. And here's the cool thing. This $220,000 house, 25 to 30 years from now, at just 2% appreciation, which in the past we've seen 5, 10, 20, 30% appreciation. So just 2% appreciation, this property will be worth over $411,000, and today it's only 220 grand. So not only am I gonna make all the cash flow, the house itself, I'm gonna pay off to zero because the tenant's gonna pay my mortgage, and it's gonna be worth over 411 grand. You see, the problem with investing in real estate is most people don't have a long-term vision. I could flip this house today and make, I don't know, 30-ish grand net in my pocket. After taxes, it'll be like maybe $20,000. But why not keep this as a rental, make a couple grand every year in passive residual income, have the property go up in value every year, get depreciation, so save money in taxes, and get my equity buy down from the tenant, making me over 400 grand on one house, right? People have a short vision. They want money today. The problem is they're not building wealth for their future, for their family's future, for their kids' future, for everybody else's future. So my question to you here today, we just went through this property. It's obviously a little bit bigger of a rehab. So let me ask you, would you flip this house today and make $30-ish thousand in profit? Or would you keep it as a rental to make $100, $200 a month in profit, but make hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars long term? Comment below, let me know which one you would do.